Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Today's video I share with you how I cook chicken stew. Here we have our chicken is clean and washed. Next, adding salt. After that, adding dried onions. Once we are done adding dried onions, next we'll go ahead and adding thyme. After adding the thyme, in here we have dried ginger. We'll add in our dried ginger. The dried ginger was not ginger, so we just have to make use of what we have in the house. The reason I'm cooking this stew because I'm having a visitor in my house so that she will eat strong chicken. So add in garlic. After that, go ahead and add in curry powder. After that, we add in our seasoning to taste. Here we have strong chicken. This chicken take a lot of hours to cook so that it will cook very perfectly. Once we are done with that, go in with our chopped onions. Next, what we do, give it a stir. When I see that I'm stirring, the thing stirring me, I always have a little bit difficult on stirring me to turn it or stir all not the same. Once we are done, we will cover and leave it to steam for at least 15 minutes. My mind was telling me to just add water immediately because of this chicken. I want it to have a little bit taste. So I decided not to add any water. You can still add water without steaming. Anyone you know you can do that is easily, quickly for you. So 15 minutes later, we have to go in with water, a cup of water, then you can now steam. Don't mind. Try to cover this pot, is not covering because it's not the cover, so I have to manage it like that, not be get safe. Here we have some scratch pepper, we have 2 fresh pepper and crayfish and onions. We'll be blending that while we are offline. I will blend it with my bottled tomatoes because I don't want to use water. After some minutes, our meat is already steamed. We set that aside. So here we have our pot. Go ahead and add in our leftover oil. I use it to fry something before. Once we are done, we allow the oil to hot. Next is to go in with salt. So guys, this stew that I'm cooking, it did me a lot of magic. You see the oil I'm using is not too much. You guys will see you. After that, add in our chopped onions, fry it for at least 1 minute. Once we are done, go in with our tomato paste, then give it a stir. I have to make sure I stir it very well so that everything will combine perfectly. Then once we are done, I will leave it to be frying for at least 6 minutes. Before I forget, tell me where you are watching my video from so that I can give you a hug in my next video and a kiss. 6 minutes later, we have to give our stew a stir. Now, next is to add in our tomato paste with crayfish and onions that we blend earlier. So, did you see this stew? I was frying, no, it was splashing. I hate tomatoes that splash in the kitchen. You see, there is no oil. My stew that I cook, it did me magical. Whether it's chicken that bring the oil or is the stew that have oil under. Me, I don't really actually know where the oil was coming from, no, because I guess the oil that I use, I say I don't need too many oil in my stew. At the end of it all, I ended cooking stew that is a lot of oil on it. I was asking myself, oh yeah, where did you come from? I don't know where the oil was coming from. So after some minutes, we cook the tomatoes for at least 15 minutes. We're still going to cook it again. The reason I didn't cook my tomatoes, you know, these days gas is expensive to pay light bill. You don't have to consume a lot of bill too much because of cooking. Okay, so 15 minutes later, extra 15 minutes later, we have to give our stew a stir. Now I decided to add in our chicken and meat stock because this chicken is very hard. Are you getting me? After I finish cooking this stew, before you guys say some oil is too much inside, try and watch this video to the end. I end up reducing the oil that was on it because it's stew. I don't know if my chicken have a lot of oil or the oil have a lot of oil inside that I don't know where the oil come from. Then we cook that for at least 12 minutes. 12 minutes later, guys, see stew where oil full. This oil now, they go use and cook another extra stew that I used to cook my stew. I have to reduce this stew to make sure that the oil is no more. After reducing the oil, this is the finishing. If you love my video, please kindly share. Love you guys. See you in my next video.